Afternoon. In last class we learnt about the cell is the fundamental unit of life. That means by cell only, that means our life starts with cell only. Now we are going to discuss about discovery of cell. Who discovered the cell? Okay, cell is cell was discovered by Robert Hooke. The scientist name is Robert Hooke in 1665. Very important. This is cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. How he discovered? He observed, he used what? Very simple, magnified, especially for very simple microscope. Especially for that is not called microscope. Actually, he used just like we are using hand lens now. Sometimes if you want to see anything. Okay, for example, he used what simple microscope, very simple microscope to observe, especially for cells. A simple microscope. Especially in that microscope, what he observed? Okay, he observed, okay, especially for cork. Okay, what is cork? Cork is a substance. It is a substance of a plant, especially bark of the tree. He observed bark of the tree. Bark of the tree. If you observe, it is a substance which is having what? Especially bark of the tree. That is a cork. He observed cork cells. In that cork cells, what he observed? In that cork cells, he observed just honeybee comb-like structures. Just round structure. He observed honeybee comb-like structures like this. Okay, who observed? Robert Hooke observed. The first time he observed cork cells. In that cork cells, they look like honeybee comb-like structure. These honeybee comb-like structures he called cells. What is the meaning of cell? Is a Latin word. The meaning of cells means what? Little room. That means he observed small room-like structure, chambers, little room-like structures. He observed honeybee comb-like structure, round structures. He observed in cork cells. That is he called cells. In Latin, it is derived from cell is the word derived from what? Latin. The language of Latin. The Latin in cell means what? Little room, small chamber-like structures. Nowadays we are using the word cell only. That is called by Robert Hooke, scientist. Okay, already we learnt about even in plants, even in animals, every living organism made up of cells. How can you prove? For example, we have to do one experiment. Okay, to observe onion peel cells. To observe onion peel cells. Onion peel cells. Okay, how to observe onion peel cell? Onion is a plant substance. Even in plants also made up of small cells, building blocks. Even all plants, animals, microorganisms, whatever organism, whatever living things is there, everything is made up of what? Cells. Even is onion also what? Plant. We will observe. First of all, we have to do one experiment to observe onion. What we have to do to observe onion peel cells? Just first of all, you have to take one fleshy, the word I am using, fleshy onion, which is the large size of onion flesh. Okay, take one fleshy onion. Okay, like this, you have to take one flesh, which is the large size of onion. Take one knife, small knife or blade or anything, which is new one. You have to take only new one only. Don't take old one. Okay, take one blade and cut middle piece of the onion. That's what you have to cut the middle piece of the onion. Cut the middle piece of the onion. Cut middle piece of the onion. Now, next, what you have to do? First, we took one onion, which is a large size, which is fleshy. Second, what we did? We take one knife and cut middle piece of the onion. This region, middle piece of the onion. Okay, so that middle piece. Middle piece of the onion. And what we have to do in this middle piece? We have to keep in between these two hands, broke down that one reversely. Reversely you have to broke down. We will get small thin white layer. Small thin white layer. Now what you have to do? Take one micro, especially for what we call slide. Already you seen that one in slide. You have to take one slide. Whatever you collected, onion peel layer, that whatever you have collected, you have to keep on slide. Pour one drop of glycerin and cover with cover slip and keep under the microscope. Keep under the microscope. We will observe these rectangular shaped structures. These rectangular shaped structures, onion peel cells. So try to observe here. Onion, generally we have seen onion, it is a layers. But here, that onion is also made up of small cells. If you observe the onion peel under the microscope, we will observe each and every onion peel made up of small room-like structures, chambers, especially. Try to observe these. Each and every cell, it consists one nucleus. But its nucleus is not located in middle of the cell. Nucleus is located at the edge of the each and every cell. For example, we are observe this rectangular shape cells, and each and every cell we are observed the nucleus is located at edge of the cell. Edge means side region, not in middle, edge. Okay, this is the procedure. That means even onion is also made up of cells. Simple experiment. What we have to do? Take one onion, cut middle piece, broke down reversely. We will collect some small thin white layer. Took that white layer, keep on slide, pour one drop of glycerin, keep under the microscope. We will observe rectangular shaped structures. These are what? Cells. Onion peel cells. Okay, thank you.